Hello everyone and welcome back to a new round of Let's Play World of Warcraft Awakening. Yeah, we are back after a short pre-recording break and had a great time. Was at home with my family and girlfriend, and yeah, I also hope you had a fantastic time, that it was okay like with the pre-recordings, and well, that everything is okay like recording wise. I might be a bit rusty, but yeah. Glad you are joining me, and let's just do a few quests. This won't be that long of a stream, like just to get things started again. Maybe let's say around an hour for today. And yeah, so we still have to do a few things in Westfall where we ended last. There's been a bunch of interesting stuff about Awakening currently. First the video takedown, now apparently the website is down for a pretty long time, and like it seems the developers want to get rid of the Awakening kind of name, or like the brand. And this looks very scary. This is not a good start. Looks like we are running right into a ganking squad right when we start. Well, that's not nice. But something you have to expect if you like play on a open PvP server where we can drop loot, I guess. That's nothing too unusual. But we lost a lot of stuff, which is pretty rough. Also a lot of our quest items, which hurts me even more than like the armor. Well, that's pretty bad, and I think as long as they camp around that area, we will just log on to like another character for now, because well, we have to do a lot of questing in this zone, and yeah, if people are running around like this, like even in a group, no way I can do any questing here, especially not if I'm streaming. So I will just log off for now at this account and maybe level on this character right here for a bit. Not a big deal. Again, I only want to talk about a few things, I guess, so it's not that big of an issue. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. So yeah, apparently they want to get rid of their Awakening brand. The Discord channel is currently just called Classless Server, and there's a bunch of interesting changes going on. And like, the thing that concerns me a bit is that Sin, like the head developer, the main developer, hasn't talked to the channel in a really long time now, and I don't know, playing on private servers you tend to get very suspicious pretty fast. But I really don't want to, I don't know, to badmouth anyone. It just would be really nice to get some information, you know. Again, especially in the private server scene, I've been playing on private servers for a very long time now, and I get completely paranoid if stuff like this happens. And it would be just nice to have like a few, I don't know, like a few words. Alright, the talents have been reset, right? So I guess we can choose new on this character. But I don't think I will change much, like, in comparison to what we have, or what we had when we played last time. I mean, the early levels, there's a certain skill build that is just way too strong to pass up on, so we will continue to go for this kind of build. I tried a few things, like I really try to go for some other stuff on other characters, also off screen, but so far this has been the most efficient and the strongest build, at least for the early level. Like Sinister Strike, Imp, just very straightforward and strong abilities. Yeah, actually I really wanted to talk a bit about the Soul Awakening, classless server, branding kind of issue, but I think I will like delay this for a bit, just so we can get started questing and leveling, and then we can talk about a few things, I guess. So let's see, Holy Paladin, maybe a few things we can do here. I'd like to get Seal of Righteousness. And what else is there? I guess a healing spell would be nice. And we will get D-Renew, I guess. Alright. Only issue is that we have all these skills at level 1 right now. But then again, there are only maybe 1 or 2 that we can actually upgrade, so not the worst thing in the world. It's a bit unfortunate that we actually died like right at the start. I planned this to be like a really relaxing short leveling stream talking about a few things, but there's no way we can do anything in Westfall right now, so sorry for this sort of intermission. This is just like something I have to adapt to right now, I guess. There's another troll. The server at least seems to be a bit more crowded now, like a few more people, which I like very much, but which also of course makes questing a bit more challenging. But yeah, we should be fine. Alright, let's see if we can maybe eat something. We are getting quite low on the hunger bar. Okay. Are you playing on a... No, I'm not playing on a 144 Hertz monitor. I think it's only like, wow, 75 max. Like it's a pretty old one, and also something I will try to upgrade pretty soon. I guess we have to go to the innkeeper for that. I'd like to get something to eat. I'm not too sure like what to think about the fact that we lose like quest items. Did you drop quest items upon death? To one extent, I mean, it's an open world, like on the hardcore server, I guess that makes sense, and it's like, again, it's open PvP, you lose your stuff, it's always frustrating. But I think like losing your gear is frustrating enough already. And then like to lose your questing gear as well, I think that's a bit insane, but then again, it's probably also quite hard to script this in a right kind of way. Like to have certain exceptions for things that drop and that not drop, and so I guess it's like asked too much. And again, I mean, it makes sense, right? Okay, let's kill a few raptors and let's just hope we don't get killed, because again, I really would like to talk about a few things. At least the leveling is going okay. That's a very important thing for me. It kind of bugs me that we have to play like on another character again, because this whole kind of second season of the Awakening kind of playthrough was actually planned to revolve around the human and like getting him to a very high level until the open beta starts. But again, like things like this, you just you have to plan for and you have to adapt to. There's no way I could level in Westfall right now, and it would just get more and more frustrating. So Let's not even try it. Oh, thanks for the kind words. That's very nice of you to say. Always glad when someone enjoys the content. Yeah. I'm also like working currently on part 3, but I keep repeating myself on that, but yeah, it takes some time until I have like another episode. I think like the midst of January is a good estimate of when like a new Shitty Digest video might hit. We also need overpower, but I think we are only level 11 now, and we need level 12 for that. So yeah, Sinister Strike, Flame Tongue Weapon, and overpower, probably the best thing you can do early level. Would be even better like with a slow two-hand weapon. I mean, the nice thing about Flame Tongue is at least, like if you are going for some spell damage, heavy spec, then the increase in the spell power is higher if you have 2 one-hand weapons. So I guess that's a nice thing. But for the sake of Sinister Strike, and also to some extent for overpower, it's just much better to have a slow two-hand weapon. Since we have a lot of rested XP, I think it's okay to also grind a bit on a few mobs around my level range. Early on, I would recommend to get like a heal over time. Later maybe a flash heal from Paladin, just very strong stuff, and then you should be fine. The only thing, of course, since it's a heal over time, you have to keep in mind to keep it on you from time to time. As you can see, the imp actually takes some damage and like tanks a bit of damage for you, which is really nice. So regarding your health, you should not be too worried at the start, I guess. I think over there's also like a quest you can obtain if you learn cooking, but I think you need to have a certain level of cooking. I will just check real quick. I don't think like with this character I will even like skill secondary professions. But yeah, maybe I think it's about the level you have, or yeah, it should be the level, like not the level in cooking, but your actual hero level. And then he says, hey, go down there, kill a few rats and bring them to me. So pretty unpopular quest, I would reckon, but nice and easy XP. Yeah, thanks for the recommendations and the feedback, guys. I'm not too sure what you mean about noise gate. Maybe like that if I don't talk that you don't hear anything like clicking and such, but I don't mind that in videos, and I'm sorry if it like annoys you or anything, but like until now I actually thought it would be okay and no one did complain about it yet. But if someone else feels like this, then please just tell me and I will look into it. About the two-hand kind of thing, I also mentioned this earlier a bit through the stream, so no problem. You're totally right, that's what I mean with this. Two-hand weapon with Sinister Strike is much better, of course. and I will try to get one as soon as possible. I think around level 12 I actually have one in on my bank account, so we will log on over there to pick that up. But yeah, until then we have to stick to our 2 one-hander. So yeah, about open beta, about Awakening. Yeah, I wanted to talk about a few things. So apparently they have some issues right now with the recent takedown as well. In case you don't know, like a video about the stat allocation was taken down, and it was like a copyright strike at DMCA by Blizzard Entertainment, like on YouTube. And so a lot of people think that it is about, hey Donny, that it was about like the name Awakening itself, you know, because maybe the next expansion will be about Awakening of Old Gods, or about the Awakening of Sageras, something like that, like in Retail WoW. And so we discussed this in the private server podcast as well. The thing about this theory is that, of course, a lot of other videos would be affected, right? There are like videos with 200,000, 100,000 views from Mr. Gamer's reviews, or like from Hamster Wheel. So it does not really make that much sense that it would be for that reason, right? But I have the suspicion, and that is the main issue I have right now, and the main problem and the main criticism. There's a lot of suspicion and a lot of uncertainty and speculating going on, and I'm also quite forced into this whole process because there's just no information whatsoever about like what is going on currently about the whole development. There are a few things that get like put out from time to time, mainly that they don't want to talk about it right now, or they can't talk about it right now, but it's just very uncertain. And so my theory and the thing I'm speculating is that they are currently trying to revamp the image of this whole classless server, because again, the site is down. The Awakening Discord channel has been renamed to just a classless server, and again, my theory would be that they are really trying to, well, get rid of the whole Awakening name and try to go for something fresh, and also like revamping the website and everything. And yeah, it's just that, well, there's no information right now, and maybe they have some legal issues, maybe they can't talk about it, maybe they don't want to talk about it, maybe they are not even like certain themselves right now. But yeah, that's my take on this. I don't have any information, like not insider information or anything. I really only can tell you what I think, what this whole thing is about. But yeah, so the site is currently down. Open beta is probably has been delayed even further by this point, and I'm just very curious what is about to happen. Okay, let's see if we can do something with our main character, like with the one we want to level with. Ah, yeah, right. Also something new. The guild feature has been reworked, and now there's no like big community guild where everyone joins that just creates a character, or like that goes onto the server. No, this time around they are like, you can create guilds and you can join them if you want and leave them if you want. Only wondering if also the the Who feature is still disabled. This is also like for the whole open world PvP kind of atmosphere. See, we lost a lot of stuff. Lost really much. And we also have to farm a lot of stuff again because of that. It's nothing too crazy, but it throws us back a bit in our progression. But it's fine. I mean, in the end, it's World of Warcraft. You always have to you always have to kill stuff. Kill and collect. So let's just take a quick look. Okay, skills are still on par. Stat allocation is fine. Okay. We might die here another time. Like to some gangers, but that's just the way it is. I think I also had done the patrolling Westfall quest already. So that's something that's really pretty bad. I think we also lost all our healing pots. Oh well. So yeah, as you can see, we can't go into the WoW or like the guild in general any longer. Like before that, like after they changed WoW, everyone was just looking inside the guild tab to see if if anyone was doing something or like about the location of people to get informed about that. But well, by now this is not possible anymore. So this is even more scary, especially like with this influx in new players and people that are leveling currently. So we have to be really careful. Like when I died at the start, it was pretty stupid to just be that open, like to run at them basically. I should have just turned right away when I saw them, but for some reason I thought it would be only one person that was fighting like enemies, but it was a group of 3 people. So yeah, always be aware of stuff like that. Okay, so here we go again, killing a few river paths. As you can see, fighting with a 2-hand weapon is much better. Oh, that's a nice thing. Looks like we are at least safe from some people right now. Thanks for the invite, by the way. Not too sure if you're watching this stream anymore, but I guess I could also type something. Sometimes I'm a bit lazy like that because I think like everyone is watching the stream anyway, right? But it's bullshit. No one does that. Okay, I have to run from that. No way I can fight like so many enemies at once. We are also missing a ranged weapon, like, or at least the ammunition for it, which is another big issue. Yeah, I think being a streamer, like when if everything will even go live at a point, and like if the whole idea about like 3 different servers will stay the same, I will probably join the one where you can't lose stuff, or like where the open... I mean, to some extent I like the open world PvP. I'm not too sure like how they will balance it. Like I think if there will be a server where open PvP is allowed, but you don't lose anything, I think I would join that one. But if they are just going for one where there's none of that, I think I would prefer that one over like the current one I'm playing on right now. Because again, even though I'm like not too affected by this, and I think it's just part of the game as it is right now. I think if I have the choice, then I will go on one that does not allow to have this ganking. Or at least not as a main character, maybe like as a twink or something. Maybe like as a off-screen character of that kind. At least I didn't lose the snouts. They are really, really hard to come by. The drop chance is so low. I think next level I will get like a hard heal. +9 over, like, this is really nothing right now. But there should be an upgrade pretty soon. But yeah, this is like, does not even out heal the damage I take. Yeah, I mean, Donnie, I also like, I did not get stream sniped that often. Also not when I made my first playthrough on the game. It was okay, like, never was to a point where I was like furious or something. But you have to consider, like, right now there are maybe, I don't know, 70 people on. I think it's safe to say that if things go live, you have probably a player base around like maybe 20 times that much, like 1,400 to 2,000, I think, is a fair estimate for a concept like this, even considering there are different servers. So yeah, I think like by that point it will be really well, the chances are is quite high that you get ganked probably. So I still have not decided. Like, it's very thrilling, it's very fun, like this whole, like, also if you like counter gank someone or kill someone, it's so rewarding. It's such a fun experience. So I really like that aspect about this game, and I can't say for certain if I really want to like not have this anymore. Okay, gotten pretty lucky on the Murloc eyes. Okay, good thing. Yeah, it's really bad that we don't have a ranged weapon. Like, pulling enemies like this is never a good thing. And since we are like half naked, we also take a ton of damage. So maybe I should look into getting maybe some new equipment from the... Well, the thing about the auction house is there's almost never something in there. But maybe we have some luck with the vendor. Like, at least a few white chain armor should be nice enough. I was pretty well equipped with this character, so it's really a bit sad to lose everything. And I think I also lost the maximum amount of things you can lose if you die. I think I lost like 8 slots at that point. A lot from the inventory and also like this whole side here. Okay, now I only need some more ochre. And I don't think I can do the killing fields right now with this equipment. Oh, although maybe if I'm a bit careful, I think it should be fine. Yeah, right now it's also not that easy to install it, like the game. Airdrop. Yeah, I guess that's something you can do, Jens. Hey, thanks. Welcome to the stream. I like Bob. I would recommend you to get onto the Discord and maybe ask for help there, or check out a link they have. Like recently, there were a few links posted regarding this, like regarding the client and regarding the patch, because all in all, it's quite easy to install. Like with the patch and stuff. At least we have some bandages. Is there something else I'm missing right now? Like, not that I'm playing out my full potential at the moment, but looks like we got everything so far. Okay. Maybe like a demon skin, but no, don't have that on this character. Two-handed Sinister Strike is so powerful. It's a lot of fun. I wonder if the overpower mechanic will be implemented, like if this will be a thing that will stay that way, or if they will like fix that one when things go live, because it's been in the game for a really long time now. And I would imagine that this is like something that is rather easy to fix compared like to other mechanics, but I'm no expert at this and I might be completely wrong, and this is like something really hard to fix. But I also could imagine that they just want to leave this in. No, still no open beta Yakis. They seem to have some issues currently. So it might be delayed even. Again, the only thing I can do right now is speculate, because there's like almost no communication towards the community. Oh yeah, right, I also like can equip stuff like this, I guess. Since we really don't have anything right now, everything helps. But not that. Okay. Yeah, they hurt a lot. Like, if I get to level 30, 40, I have a lot of stuff in my bank character. Like, from all the grinding I did on my first character, I have so much greens. Also a lot of tomes. But yeah. Like, everything before that I used like on other twins, or like just sold it or tried to disenchant it. So, but we will turn in the quest right away, not that we lose it again, that would be really annoying. So I'm just running right away to the quest giver, and then we can do the Killing Fields quest. Yeah, that's right, Chickis. That's Valoria, and that's also a lot of fun. Like, quite different in some regards, but by no means worse or anything. A really fun and very interesting server. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Cornus. Again, I would recommend you to check out the Discord channel. I think I might post it in here. Okay. I'm not too sure if this is like how Discord works. Probably not, right? Huh, I still like sometimes there's a thing about like invitations, and that not everyone can join, and you need some permission rights to invite people. Again, check is the other server is Valoria. I also play on that one from time to time, and it's also a lot of fun. And but yeah, this is like another server right now. And yeah, the Valoria server is open beta since I've started playing there. You can just hop on there and play freely. Like if that was your question, sorry, I think I was a bit like unaware of that. A bit slow in the brain. But yeah, I just want to assure you, like, even though I'm not too sure what's going on currently because of the whole rebranding and everything, the project itself is still very much alive. Like, the developers, even though Sin has not been like on Discord for a while, you have to also account for its holiday season right now, and maybe he has some issues. Like, you never know, you know. And like the other developers try to at least always assure the community that everything is still going and is still fine. So even though we don't know what's currently going on, there's something going on right now. It's not like the main developer is like just heading away right now and has ditched the project or anything. Please don't believe that. Just saying this right now because I think at the beginning of the video I talked about how in the private server scene you have to be very suspicious with stuff like this, but I don't think it's the case here. I guess I just got like a bit paranoid with time. Okay, one more level and we have some really nice boots. Guess I shouldn't say that too loud, otherwise someone will backstab me right away. But yeah, looking forward to level 14. Also like another heal maybe. I also guess some damage over time spell would be nice, since we have some spell damage increase thanks to the Flame Tongue totem. Not totem, just to the Flame Tongue weapon buff. Okay, only like 4 more watchers and then we are already done with that quest. But yeah, it's also like the current developments in the Awakening server. Also to some extent the reason why I did not play on the server for a few days. Just because I wanted to see like how things work out, how things will develop. But since like at a point where I noticed that there wouldn't be any information given out right now, and that everything would still be like fine and still be going on like in the background, not publicly, but like in the background. And I noticed this like over the holidays, and so like I feel now safe again to play on the server and to see like how things go. Initially I really wanted to get back on it when like the whole rebranding and like the whole suspicions and discussions would be cleared, but yeah, I think right now everything should be fine, or should get to a point where things will be fine again. Okay, I think I'd rather take 1 strength and 1 agility over a few more armor. I got some nice and lucky drops, I guess. Not the best things, but at least like better than nothing, so that's nice. This should be level 14. But that's even better. Also a bit intrigued to go for the chest. Oh no, I take the pants. Imp is doing work. Weapon skill, let's see. Yeah, I think that's the normal, like the standard in WoW Awakening, that you have the skill to every weapon, but you still have to like upgrade them along your way. Like it's not fully upgraded and you have to train it. Though I don't see... No, there is crossbows. Do I have guns? I don't see guns right now. Like I think sometimes there are a few bugs, or I guess you could call it inconsistencies with certain things. Like if I remember correctly, on my main, like on the gnome, I had a really troublesome issue that basically I was able to equip guns, but not guns, it was something else. Like equip a weapon, but I could not level the weapon skill up. And since I already could equip it, I also could not learn it from the weapon master. So I had this weird scenario where I basically could use the weapon but not level up the weapon skill. And it's quite troublesome, since like if your skill is 1 out of 300, you don't hit anything. Like I guess it's quite self-explanatory that this is a bad thing. And so yeah, that's an issue. Not too sure if you have the same kind of issue and you ask me this because of that, but sometimes they have some inconsistencies regarding this, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Death Knights. This is very theoretical, right? We'll see about it when the time comes, but will be quite interesting. You're completely right about this. I think I will send a few things over. That's enough for now. Like, you know me, all this kind of boring stuff I tend to do if I'm off screen again, and so we will do this later, like about the professions and selling stuff, sending stuff to the bank. This music sounds like super threatening right now. Let's maybe skip ahead. Oh, there we go. It's a really nice soundtrack. I like it a lot from Journey. Quite amazing. But yeah, it has those parts which, I mean, I don't mind them. I think like also eerie music, threatening music is something that can be really good and really nice to hear, but right now I'm not feeling it. Okay, what we are going to do is go around the field here, do those 2 remaining quests, and then I think we leave it for today. Oh, Bomber, you actually have the same issue, yeah. Yeah, well, unfortunately I can't say how to fix it. I wrote a ticket when this occurred, but I have not heard anything since. But yeah, I mean, they are quite busy, so can't blame them, but yeah, quite a big issue, like not being able to use a certain weapon type because of that hinders you quite a bunch. I guess line of sighting the tree was a bit too optimistic. Yeah, right, we also leveled up. Guess it's really time to go for another weapon. Also for some stamina. Not weapon. For another heal, I mean. I really like the flash heal, but I think that's not a thing until level 26 or something, so we probably won't be able to pick that one up. Yeah, level 20. So now I'm a bit torn. I also like the regrowth. Like it's a heal and a hot. And it stacks with the renew, so let's just get that one. Regrowth, I mean, not renew. So. So much better to fight with the two-hander. It's really amazing. I don't think they released the calculator yet. There's like something on the Discord that's like it gets posted from time to time, where you can pick certain talents. But I don't think it works in a way where you can like see how it would affect like your overall spell damage or something like that. It's still very basic. But like a talent calculator for Awakening would be beastly. Like that would be amazing. Imps are just really good, Peppy. They are really, really strong in the early stages. Oh, this will be hard. Okay, I think I have to run from that. At least my imp. Got the last looter there. But yeah, no way I can fight that. Ooh, very nice. Oh, they are so good. Wow. They are really, really strong. This has to be like some drink best in slot kind of stuff. Can't use them right now, of course, but maybe for later, if I don't get killed. It's really nice to be in this guild where you can't get ganked by your own guildmates. That's really nice. I like the idea of having like guilds like these. Makes you feel a bit more safe. Okay, did not pull. I don't have the link right now. I'm sorry, why? I think if you would do some backtracking on the Discord, you might have a chance regarding that, but I don't have any information about this right now. Always try to find like a few line of sight spots, but most of the time it just does not work, and that's like not because it's bugged or anything. It's actually intended to not work like this. But like it varies from server to server, like the whole line of sight mechanic. As you can see, this little shed here is enough apparently. And yeah, again, different from server to server or from object to object, so sometimes you can use that to your advantage and sometimes it just doesn't work. Got a movie for Christmas, which like I watched yesterday. It's called Green Room, and it's really amazing. Like, it's a sort of semi-indie, but still with some A-list actress like Patrick Stewart and like a few other people, which the names probably are not too familiar with you right now, but still. Amazing movie, like super gory, like insane amounts of violence, but also very suspenseful. Actually, I don't want to spoil anything for you about this movie. This is like one of those movies who you really should not watch anything before, like not even the trailer, or like don't read any kind of stuff about it, like about a story or anything. I think if you really go unprepared into this movie, then you will have the best time. I guess kind of stupid to mention it, right? Since like it's a topic I don't want to talk about, but I don't know. I realized it when I already said it, that this would be something best left like not talked about. Okay, right now we are doing really well. Only 6 more pillagers, but those are always a bit more rare. Oh, there's one. Nice. We have a volunteer. A stun or like an interrupt of some sort would also be really strong. I think counterspell is a bit stronger than kick from rogue, but I also think the cooldown is higher, so that's also something you should probably consider. We'll just start the soundtrack again real quick, since we won't be playing like for that much longer, but still don't want the stream to be that silent. Sounds a bit weird. Okay, nice. Looks like we found like a place where there are a few of those guys. Okay, this tent seems to be big enough. It's really dangerous and scary to fight against too many spellcaster enemies, but like this kind of stuff always makes it very fun, I think. Like you can get very tactical, but that's again only if the server and the object allows it. Otherwise it can get really frustrating. If you get like 3 firebolts and you don't really can do anything against it, and then you just die. Because like spell damage NPCs in World of Warcraft are like the damage heaviest in the game. Nice, got a really lucky spot here with a lot of ranged enemies. Alright. Sentinel Hill seems fine. Okay. I think that was quite a successful episode. I mean, not considering the short part where we had to level on another character because it was getting a bit too scary. But yeah, I think for the last few, like at least for the second half of the video, we at least accomplished a few things, which is nice. Alright. So I think next time we will be playing on Awakening. I will have to think about what we can actually do, like maybe Darkshore again, although I'm also getting a bit tired of that zone, although I really like it and it's one of my favorites. But I mean, we've been there for a very long time and very often, like with a lot of different characters. I guess we could also check out Redwich again, although this is also quite high level for level 14, I guess. Maybe like a few quests and then going back to Westfall. That's like the way you usually do it. Or maybe we even go to Loch Modan, one of those zones I've never really got into that much, but that is actually not that bad, I think, all things considered. Just like one of those zones it's a bit far off and you have to travel to get there, and I did not play that many gnomes and dwarves back in the day, so I guess that's also the reason why I did not play it for that much. Okay, but whatever the case, we will be leveling on the character, or maybe I will even do like a dungeon run on my high-end character. Will be like depend on if there's someone online, if there are some people that are willing to do a dungeon, of course. But for now, I say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a fantastic time with your friends and family over the holidays. I certainly had, and it was quite nice to get back into streaming a bit. And yeah, I hope you can continue this later. But yeah, for now, see you soon, guys. If you enjoyed the video, I would really like it if you leave a rating. Would be much appreciated. Maybe some sort of Christmas gift. But yeah, until next time, stay awesome and